Good morning, everybody. It's good to be back. So right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you all now. First of all, Hydra, thank you for claiming gold. Sorry, Plague, but you were supposed to claim gold. Saying first is not the same as claiming first. But anyways, good morning, everybody. I know it's weird. I'm doing Yu-Gi-Oh on Friday instead of Saturday like I normally do. That's because tomorrow I have a collaboration and I won't be able to actually squeeze in the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So yeah, we're playing Master. So instead, we're gonna play Master Duel today. But before that, I'm actually gonna do a live deck building right here in front of all of you. So I have everything set up on the side here. Just gonna set up my phone cam. Hopefully, I don't do an accidental face reveal like I did last time. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing this morning? Everyone doing good? Everyone doing good? Great. So the reason why I've been away for so long is because I got hit with a throat infection. Yeah. So I had to wait it out, and until then, I had to like rest my voice. I had to rest my throat. Had to drink a lot of honey, a lot of iced tea, or a lot of honey, a lot of tea to I see to fix that issue. Yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun. So even now, my throat is not 100% healed. I can still feel it a little scratchy, but it's better to the point where I can now speak more freely. Hopefully, so I had to go with this today because I cannot do the usual stuff that I do. I am not a fanboy. Not a. See, I want to give an over the top reaction like I normally do, but oh my god. Yeah, makeup. Do I? No, I don't. I do not. Glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm not 100% still, but I'm 100% enough. Well, like, not 100% enough. That makes no sense. My point being, How do I freaking... I gotta clean up my PC. Oh my god, that is so weird. Alright. But yeah, my throat is still a little bit messed up, but that's why I'm trying to keep it chill, for the most part. I'm trying to keep it chill. So that, I don't hurt my throat, I don't hurt it again. Oh my god, why do you all keep calling me a fanboy? I'm not boy. Jeez. Man, I'm so gonna clean up my laptop after this, so yeah, it's all dusty. I haven't had a chance to clean my laptop. I mean, I'm messy, I know. That's my fault. So hold on, let's change the music. Let's change the music real quick, before we continue. After these stupid ads go by, jeez.
Dogs' paws are covered with bacteria you can't see.
Don't talk about my dog like that. Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll set up. So go over here. Yeah, that's my messy laptop here. Let me zoom out on my camera real quick. There we go. Much better quality. So I have everything set right here to talk about my deck. So okay, my tracking's gonna be a little bit off. So let's move over here. All right, so here's what we're gonna do today. Before we do any actual dueling, I want to do a live deck building right in front of you guys, just like I did with my Pokemon stream. right here. So here's what I did. Remember when I opened this up a couple of weeks ago? So I ended up buying three more packs, three more boxes of these, and like when you're on a budget, you usually like buy three structure decks of the same kind and build a deck around it. And at the end of this, and as you can see, it's based on the Chronicles anime that Konami's been releasing. They also did the same thing with Fallen Albas. I recently just learned that, and they came out before this, so I'm probably gonna have to buy those, and that one's gonna be a little bit pricier. But I did the best I could with what I had, because I'm trying to get back into your game. I'm trying to get back into the game, and I'm trying to get back into the game. But I didn't want to spend too much on it because Yu-Gi-Oh is a very expensive game, more so than even like Pokemon. Not as much as Magic though. So yeah, so this is the playmat I came with. And see, this right here is a stack of cards that I came with. Of course, there was a total of 50 cards, 40 big deck cards plus 10 extra deck cards. There we go. So I set them aside right here. So yeah, and put them all together. Look at this. Makes a pretty big ass stack. Look at that. So yeah, right now I'm just using it to hold down the playmat. So. Why the Charmers of all people? Well, Charmers have become very popular. Charmers have been around since the GX days. Yeah, it is a very old archetype, but it's a fan favorite apparently. So what? Okay, I hate it when. Okay, I hate it when it does that. Hold on, let me go ahead and fix that. I gotta put my phone down for this one, or better yet, check out my Miku mat, and those are my actual hands. Hand reveal! God, I love Donkey Kong. And I've been in the Donkey Kong mood lately. Just like I've been in the Mario mood lately. Man, I really, really want to play freaking, So Petite. What do you mean, So Petite? Hi, my love. Hey, Frosty! Oh my god, are we gonna do that chowder bit? Anybody remember the TV show Chowder? When Chowder usually yells, "I'm not your boyfriend!" What do I? No, that's not what I want to do. Damn it. Yeah. Sorry about the extra stuff on the screen here. Like, I can't see to get rid of that. Rocket Pals! It's been a while. I see you get the reference. Rada. Yeah, so before we get to the actual deck building, as you can see, I have my card sleeves over here. I'm gonna sleeve the card in here. This is where the main deck's gonna go. So I got these particular sleeves just so I can get the anime feel. Because I feel like a protagonist right now. And yes, I will be taking this to locals. And I will be talking about how this deck functions and how I built it, alright? So, and these are my extra deck sleeves. It's highly recommended you use different sleeves for your extra deck because then you get the cards mixed up. And trust me, I actually got a game loss at the regionals one time because of that. So, I went to a league challenge last night. Lucky you. I wanted to go, but I didn't have the funds. Freaking Lily. What, you want chocolate on me? You want some chocolate on me? Jeez. You guys are gonna hijack my stream because of this. So it's gonna be really hard because I don't have a phone stand. I mean, I do, but it's like it's like in the closet somewhere. I just have to time to find it, and plus I need to buy a new one. So I have fun. Lucky you once again. Play COD Mobile and get the chocolate. Fine, Lily, we'll play COD Mobile. We just need to actually, plan it out, okay? Oh, congratulations, Frosty. Alright, so I pulled out the cards that did not make the cut right here. So these are the cards that did not make the cut that I pulled out, And god damn it. See, this is why I prefer using freaking That's why I prefer using the Discord camera, because it doesn't do that shit. Hold on, let me fix the camera. I got shit. You know, really does suck being on the budget. You know that? Okay, let me fix that. There we go. You guys like my Miku mat? You know, I could just hit the record button. I could just hit the record button, and then, yeah, I just gotta hit the record button, and that way, you know, the phone won't lock up on me. Because every time it locks up, that happens, you know, that happens. And also, like, if I use my Discord camera, I don't have to deal with this right here. You know, why don't I do that? Why don't I do that? Hold up. Hold up. Bear with me. So, will it go sideways? Oh yeah, it does not like going sideways, jeez. Unless I do this, auto rotate. There we go. And now to lock it in place to make sure, you know. And once again, I gotta fix this. Jeez, this never ends. This never ends. Wait, what the fuck? No, jeez. Fuck's sakes, calm the fuck down. Let me do what I gotta do. There we go. Okay, much better. Camera quality's gonna suck though, because there's no option to like you can zoom out or anything. But I'm doing the best I can here. I'm doing the best I can. People. Just till the event ends. Red dumpster on the road. Wow. Are you outside or something? Wait, hold on. Lily, I think that's the actual screenshot for the game. I have 3 days to get the chocolate. Well, sorry, not interested. Alright, let's talk about the cards that did not make the cut. Alright, so here's the cards I ended up removing. And I'll give you an explanation why. Let's see here. So we have here the main monsters in which the deck revolves around. I know it's weird, but yeah, I took these. I had to take these out because the main spell card that makes this deck work does not search these, does not synergize well. So I had to remove them, which is a bummer because, you know, unlike the cards I chose, these are not bricks. So look how easy to summon these, but it didn't happen. And by the way, these are alternate art. These are alternate artworks, by the way. These are alternate artworks. So, and of course, we got the Charmers themselves that didn't make the cut. The lower level versions that also had the alternate artworks. Yeah, look at these. I have to remove these as well, even though the whole deck revolves around them. See, they're even covered in the freaking box. And that explains why I removed them once we get to the main deck building. But overall, yeah, these did not work out, so I had to remove these. And I had 3 copies of each, by the way. I had 3 copies of each. Just play Pearly? Since when do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I do have a Pearly deck in Master Duel, which is where we're gonna play right now. So yeah, we have the familiars over here, which I ended up removing as well. The field spell can search these, but I don't run the field spell either. But these are the familiars that meant to go with the synergy with the Charmers, but I had to remove these because I just could not put them in at all. And I cannot even fit in the upgraded versions, which I think we're gonna look at next. Yep. So these are the upgraded versions, which have really strong effects, and they're pretty easy to summon. But especially, like, for the deck. So these don't even have to be in your hand. These can stay in your deck and they're still playable with really strong effects. But sadly, I could not fit them in either. I tried, I really did, but they did not fit. They did not fit at all. So those cards did not make the cut. And now for the non-charmer stuff, see, we got here's the main field spell, which I wanted to fit in, but it's really easy to play around. So this card can actually negate your opponent's monsters, but only the first one that you try to activate. So it's a mandatory effect. You do not choose. Your opponent can easily play around, and the way to have the deck preferred or built, and I can't even take advantage of the search effect either. I prefer Pokemon naturally. I switch between Master Duel and Duel Links. Like in Duel Links, I actually do have a Charmer deck that actually works, but Master Duel I don't. But hopefully I get to squeeze it into Master Duel. So I remove Spellbook of Knowledge because even though this is better draw power, there's lots of search power in the deck. So I felt like I didn't really need this. Soul Luna is basically a combination of Book of Moon and Book of Taiyu, but I ended up removing it because it just would not synergize well with the deck overall, And finally, Lord of the Heavenly Prison. I removed this card because it does have a really strong effect. It's easy to summon, and it's a pretty good beater. But unfortunately, again, I cannot fit it in, and it would not synergize well with the deck. So this is the card I ended up removing overall. So let's go ahead and put this away. All right, now for the cards that did make the rounds and play float. I wanted to run the float on the race deck, but cards themselves are just too expensive. Hold on, shit. That's gonna start game. There we go. So I'm gonna use this method where put the cards in the chair right here. That way I can just free my hands. Alright, so let's get to the actual deck building. And figures, really? Hydra, I will do that when we get to the gameplay stuff because otherwise I will not track properly. And Frosty, thank you for claiming the silver. About time people take advantage of that. Alrighty, so yeah, because the way I have everything set up, it does not track very well, so here's the sleeves I'll be using, because again, anime feel, And for the extra deck sleeves, I'll be using my Sky Striker sleeves, because I love Sky Strikers, they are awesome, and I will get a hold of these eventually. Alright, so when was the last time you seen cards this loose, huh? Getting nostalgic, look at this. Alright. So, let's get to the building. For starters, we have the Channelers this time. We got the Channelers. UGR! Ugra! Long time no see. Yeah, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh today. I'm taking a break from Attack on Titan until next week, so I hope that will continue next week. Today it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow I have a collab, and Sunday is Pokemon Day, so that's how it works. Alright, so we got the Channelers over here, who are treated as Charmers, and that's very important, okay? And I'm not a fanboy. And and yeah, see, hand reveal, hi. So go to the Fire Channeler area, the Water Channeler, also the Earth Channeler, and Wind Channeler. So the reason why I went with these is because, like, even though they are bricks, they can be really good beaters once I set everything up, and that's why I decided to go with these. All right. So one of each. That's what we're running in this deck. Oh, it's gonna calm down. Damn. What's that? What do you mean, what's that? So, let's go ahead and sleeve them. Let's put them in their sleeves. And yes, there are 40 sleeves because I'm running a 40 card deck. Trust me, it was not easy narrowing it down to 40 cards, okay? I ended up with 50 cards at first, but Yeah. Trust me, in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's beneficial to run the 40 card minimum. Alright, so here we go. Once again, Elsa, Area, Elsa, Hilta, and Win. Wow, Win, that's very unique. Yeah, sorry for the little glossiness, but here we go. And yes, every card in this deck is ultra rare. That's part of the reason why I decided to do this, because I just wanted an excuse to have all the cards be ultra rare, you know? That card's Pokemon card? No, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! See? The back is different and everything. It was even smaller. These are way smaller. And here are the extra deck cards that I'll be running. I'm going to be jumping back and forth, but between main deck and extra deck, but I also want to show off these. We got Elsa the Immovable. Is it Hilta or Hita? Hold on. Oh, it's Hita. I thought it was Hilta. But yeah. Hita the Ablaze. Area the Gentle. Wow, she does look gentle. She does look gentle. She's kind of, she's a bit of a Dundee, don't you think? Yeah, she's a bit of a Dundee. And we got this one, who's pretty smart. Look, I was not expecting to build a waifu deck, okay? It just happened. Win the Verdant. But I know everybody's favorite is definitely Hita because he's a hothead. Everybody loves a hothead. The redhead hothead. Look at her. Look at her. Look at that determination. Look at that. Hilda is Pokemon Hun. Right. Show face for 2 seconds. I'll show it. I'll slow it down and see. No face reveal. Not yet. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a ton of subs during my subathon. You know, as a joke during my subathon, I always put up like, hey, 1,000 subs and I'll show my face. And believe me, I'll never get that many subs. I mean, at least at the moment. That's why I put it on there, because I know it's not gonna happen. Just hit F4 with a sensor, you can try. I don't know if Twitch's got it yet. So to summon these, it's all the same. You need 2 monsters, including a corresponding attribute. You know, like fire, wind, water, earth, and each one lets you special summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard that matches the attribute of the monster, which is pretty important. Which is I'm going to show off right now. So, and you know something? A lot of the you'll get 10k subs. Yeah, you can try. Now, a lot of the hand traps in the current meta right now are like fire, earth, wind. You know, like Ash Blossom, Ghost Spell, Droll, and Lockbird. So this is good to play against hand traps. And if you can pull that off, then you get to summon Celine, Queen of the Master Magicians. And for those of you who don't know, the link rating tells you how many monsters you need, but the link rating can also count as the amount of monsters you need. So, like for example, since each of these are link 2, that's already 2 monsters. I just need 1 more. So in total, you need it even says right there, 2 plus monsters at least, plus including a spellcaster. And since they're all spellcasters, it synergizes really well. And with her effect, you can actually bring back one of your spellcasters, which is most likely going to be one of the Charmers. And oh, nice, triple stream 3. Congratulations. Yeah, sorry for all the glare. I mean, there's not much I can do about the glare. I mean, I can try. Hold on, let me try. Okay, that reduced the glare a little bit, but not by much. Yes, toes. You all saw my toes. I'm wearing sandals. Shut up. But if I could pull out Celine's effect, I'm only running 1 Celine, by the way. Boom. 1 copy Access Code Talker. 1 copy that you need because this thing is meant to be a game ender. Alright? And it usually is. Once this card pops out, you are done. Very nice guy. How am I a nice guy? What'd I do? Well, see, there you go. That's already like 6 extra cards right there. Alright. Alright, we're gonna put these to the side right here. Alright, right next to the actual main decks right here. You got so much knowledge about that card, bro. Ooh, Axis Code Talker? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a staple in a lot of decks. Unless you're being sarcastic, in which case, no. But this next card is the bread and butter of the whole deck. Spellbook of the Grand Circle. Yes. They printed a new spellbook card. I haven't seen spellbooks in over a decade. And they finally printed out a new spellbook and it's meant for Charmers. Maybe the anime will explain that. We are going to react to the anime at the end of the stream, so look forward to that. But this is the bread and butter of the deck right here. So, to give it a short version, you play this, and you get to add one of each Charmer onto your hand, from either deck, graveyard, or banishment zone. Meaning that if one's already in your hand or field, you cannot use this card. That's what sucks. So we're gonna go ahead. So for the sake of consistency, we're gonna keep. We're gonna go for 3. And for those of you wondering, 3 is the most you can have. 3 is the most copies you can have of a single card. Hold on. Did I? Oh, wrong sleeve. Whoops. Alright. Fanboy Super Reveal, please. No! Alright. So Spellbook in the Grand Circle has another effect. By banishing it from the graveyard after you use it, and good thing, thank God it uses in the same turn, otherwise the deck would be too slow. You get to actually fusion some of the boss monsters of the deck. Right here. Channel of the Grand Circle. Hi. And for every, you need at least 2 Charmers or Possessed monsters to play this. But, and for each attribute, for each different attribute, up to 4 different attributes, we're gonna rage bait you. If you succeed, you're getting banned, or at least timed out. Come on, don't rage bait me right now. My throat is not 100%. I'm still recovering. A sore throat, my throat infection is the reason why I've been away for so long. All right. So back to the extra card sleep. So we're running 3 copies, and so I have 4 effects. Each one you can repeat, and you can use it once for every different attribute you fuse. So you're gonna fuse at least 2, but if you go for all 4, bam, that is big, you know. Ah. Oh, drink some water. You know, I was just at the store earlier. I should have bought myself some honey tea. Make it easier on my throat, but, you know, I'm stupid. Alright, next up, hold on. Alright. So, real quick, the 4 effects are simple. Raising its attack points by 800, summoning a spellcast attack in the graveyard, bouncing a card back to the hand, or searching out a possessed spell trap card. And I'm only running like 5 total, including these 2, you know? How's my character mimicking you? Tracking. That's how. So, I'm only running 1 copy of this. I mean, I wanted to run more copies, but I could not fit it in. And this is the card that needs to be on the field to make it work, okay? But because of how easy it is to search these, especially with my boss monsters effect over here, 1 copy is enough. So we got Awakening of the Possessed, which gives all my monsters 300 attack points for each different attribute I have in my field. And when I summon the monster with specifically 1850 attack points, I get to draw 1 card. So it even gets some extra draw power. Is that your chair? Yes, it is. I mean, how else was I going to do this? Then we got Unpossessed over here, which gives my Charmer monsters another 800 attack points when they attack another monster. It also gives my Charmer a battle immunity. Crush name reveal, please. No! I am crushing on someone, but I'm not going to say who it is. Not until we get together. But anyways, hold on, reading this card real quick. And wait, hold on. Okay, so one of my monsters actually does get destroyed. I can special summon a spellcaster with 1500 defense of a different attribute. So I'm only running one of each because of how easy they are to search. Okay, especially with my monster over here. And speaking of search power, there we go. I'm running 3 Spirit Charmers, which allows me to search out any Charmer monster or possessed spell and trap card. One gets out of my hand, the other one gets put in the field. That's simple. So I'll run 3 of these for the extra search power, and I chose this over Spellbook of Power. And Spellbook of Power has the draw potential, which I might swap out later on. I might swap out because draw power is good, but I need to discard a specific card to get the draw too. Whereas this, I can discard any card to activate it. So there's that. Not a guy. Yeah. Yep. They might be trans. You never know. You gotta ask him first because it's hard to tell what by username alone, you know. Oh, and speaking of search power, hold on. Remember when I said that this is the backbone of the deck right here? Well, of course we can't just draw into it. We need a way to search it. Luckily, wait, hold on. Before we move on to that, also got these possessed partnerships. So the reason why I the other reason why I run one of each is because of this right here. Possessed Partnership lets me put back one of these cards back into the field by banishing this from the graveyard. And if I activate it from the deck, I get to bring back Spellcaster type monster and blow up one of my opponent's cards. So it's a card destruction, it's a disruption, it's a recovery tool. It's really good. So I run 3 of those for that reason. Okay, so speaking of searches, you know, to search out the spellbook cards, like I said, this is bread and butter, so I can't just hope to draw it. We gotta search it out too. Which is why, to accomplish this, I run Spellbook of Secrets, which lets me search out any spellbook card, which is a staple backlist spellbooks for a thing. Oh my god, spellbooks are so strong and actually topped Worlds. They ended up losing to freaking Dragon Rulers, but hey, second place is still not bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this away. Let's chill out for a bit. Not 100 points, yeah. You're funny. Hold on, let me check something real quick. And we're back from the ads. So in case you missed it, yeah. We're gonna add 3 spellbook as a secret, because that lets you search out any spellbook card. But that's not enough. Because we're also running 3 copies of Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Yes. Because by summoning this, I can search out any spell card. Any spellbook spell card. Or is it any spell card? Yeah, it has to be a spell card, but still, yeah. My point is 3 copies of... By adding these, I have another method of searching out spellbook of the Grand Circle. Yeah, I gotta memorize these names. Damn. So that's almost 25% chance of getting spellbook of the Grand Circle every duel. Overruled. Your objection has been overruled. Now, we got some spellbook cards in here. But you know what else synergizes with this? Fairy Tale Luna. 3 copies. So, Fairy Tale Luna has a bounce effect, but that's not mainly when I run it. Notice that it has 1850 attack points, so that will trigger Awakening of the Possessed and lets me draw an extra card, and lets me search out another monster with the same attack power, including herself. So I can continue the loop. Like, if I had like Awakening of the Possessed in the field, I can summon her, search another copy of her, draw an extra card, next turn, rinse and repeat. And she also has a bounce effect, so she actually does something well on the field. Alright, good night, Frosty! Too bad you won't get to see the rest of the waifus, but... let me make sure... Yeah. So, alright, here we go. Fairy Tale Luna. So far, so good. Let's flip them around, shall we? Ah, we are much better. Alright, so... We're also running 1 copy of Magic Light Fusion, which if you guys know Dragon's Mirror, this is the spellcaster version of it. Bro's trying to make Fuzzy jealous. Who is? So yeah, Magic Light Fusion is basically Dragon Mirror, but for spellcasters. And why did I flip these? And that's the card we use to basically summon this next fusion monster I'm going to show you guys. Quintet Magician. Another game ender right here, because like when Quintet Magician is summoned using 5 spellcaster type monster, well, you need 5 spellcaster types to summon it anyways. I mean, hence the name, Quintet Magician. But if they all happen to have different names, bam. Field new. So I only run 1 copy because 1 copy is all you need. Plus it can't be searched. So what do you mean by waifu? Well, I'm really a waifu deck, sort of. Did I say waifu? I remember seeing waifu. And now for like another card this deck, this structure that came with is Dark Ruler No More, which is a really good comeback card if you really need it. Negates all your opponent's monster effects. Your opponent cannot respond to monster effects. With the drawback being that they cannot take any damage for the rest of the turn. But you know what? Once they take out their boss monsters, it's really hard to come back. Yeah, I think I'm sure. I don't know. Alright, next card I'm going to show off right here that I'm going to add to the deck is 3 copies of Angel Statue Azaroon, which is a trap monster. With a Floodgate effect, where if your opponent tries to summon a monster, you can send it to the graveyard and negate the summon. Or you can keep it in the field as a battle protection. But if a monster destroys it, they both get destroyed. Really, really useful stuff. Really useful stuff. Which also pairs well on Stone Live. Alright. Thank you for the lurk, Ugra. Thank you for the lurk. Now, Dark Card synergy as well with Silhouette Rabbit, which we're gonna run 3 copies of. Silhouette Rabbit lets you search out a trap monster and place it on the field, and when you activate it, you can blow up an opponent's back row. You can pop a card in the back row, that's what I'm trying to say. So, running 3 of these is good because, you know, then you can search out one of these. Really useful stuff. Really useful stuff. So it's safe to say that I do run a lot of Garnets in this deck, but I've been able to work around it. For the last 2 extra deck slots, I'm running 2 copies of the Zombie Vampire because I didn't know what else to fill it with. Okay, this is all I had left. But wait, these are rank 8s. You need level 8s to summon these. I didn't show up any level 8s. I am running level 8s. And those are the last cards I'm going to show you because one deck, one set of cards that say UGGGG if you need me to chat. Wah, not doing that. This is going to say Ugra. So, here are the rank 8s I'm going to be running. Because this deck also runs the Horus engine. And the Horus cards are really, really strong. But they need this. King Sarcophagus, and that's why I'm running 3 copies of these. Alright? And I tell you, the Horus cards are like really, really annoying to deal with, okay? And when I was practicing with this deck, you know, practicing my combos, practicing my opening hands and whatnot, I mostly relied on the Horus cards. And the Charmer cards are just there, really. But they do synergize. They do work together. And the Horus cards are these 4 right here. And they're all different attributes too. So, hold on, if I do this. And they're all different attributes, so it really helps. So 1 copy of Happy. That is a Horus. This Dual Matif, Blessing of Horus, and Kabesanuf, Protector of Horus. Yes, I probably butchered that, but you know what? You try to pronounce the Egyptian names. It's not easy. So, not only does the King Sarcophagus like provide them with non-targeted protection, as in like you actually have to target them to deal with them, but they also special summon themselves from the graveyard, and the King Sarcophagus helps with that. As for the last card, Emitsi, Gloria Horus, well, that was a special case. Where you see, hold on, I'm pausing for dramatic effect. I'm actually running 3 Imsetis. Yes, Imsetis. Glory of the Horus, because this is the card that actually searches out the gold sarcophagus, and even lets me draw an extra card. So I lose no card advantage. And there you have it. That's my entire deck right there. As y'all saw, right here. This is the deck I'll be taking my locals, and this is the deck I'll be running. It ain't the best, but when it gets going, it really gets going. Hold on. Yeah. Lovable. There we go. Show us like freaking. All right. Woo. Haven't done the live deck building in a long time, so. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go into a quick ad break and or rather health break, and we'll continue. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm just setting up the game now as we speak. Why is it not zoomed in? Think of it. Think of it. Hydrate. Oh, God. Drinking my water now. All right, I almost forgot. I have to honor redeem. Give me a second. Warm boy, already did. Drink it again. Mm. Mm. Right, there we go. There we are. Yeah, my gender swap got redeemed, so I had to happen out, Hydra. Happen out. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Ticks.
And this is the event we're gonna be doing today, Dice Rally, which I have been doing a bit off stream, but we're gonna do some more today. In fact, that's the only time I ever play this game. Is to do these events. Hell, I procrastinated so much that I missed out on the last battle pass. I mean, I was not able to get the Pankratops mate, so now I have to like grind this new battle pass and hopefully get the Catastrophe at least. All right, let's go ahead and turn it up a bit. There we go. So we can go ahead and cut the music here. Ah, man. Ogra, why are you laughing? Oh, what happened to me? Well, one of my redeems. That's what happened. People can turn me into a woman to still choose. Now, what deck should I run? Hold on. Perlease was suggested to me earlier. I mean, can I run Perlease? I mean, I do have a Purley deck already built. Where is it? I actually haven't used Purleys in a while. Hmm. Come on, leave brain rot shit out of here. Come on. Nobody wants to listen to that. Hmm. Let's see here. Boost generate. See if we can get a glossy one. Because we like him shiny. We like him shiny. Buddy, there's not even words anymore. You didn't even form a sentence. If you're deliberately trying to freaking rage bait me, it's not gonna go well, okay? I already had. Oh wow. Ah. Uh, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Please time out. Nope. You said it, not me. There you go. It's a 10-minute timeout, by the way. Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure we got flagged on that one. Makes no sense to me. Hmm. There we go. There, yeah. Fuck off telemarketing. Ah. All right. Clear a timeout. Hey, you asked for it. I told you, not in the mood to be rage baited right now. I'm not gonna blow up my throat. It's like I keep telling you, it's not fully recovered yet. Oh, haven't made these shiny yet. Let's do that. All right, another 3,000. And another 3,000. All right. And dismantle all these. Thank you, auto clicker. How to fill out the rest? Ghost, maybe a ghost spell? I don't know. Hmm. Gotta think long and hard about this. Because I was just forced to get rid of a bunch of cards. Did I spell it right? No, I did not. Oh, Molcharmy. Malcharmy, not... Oh, okay. Uh... There we have Bashment. Decker Extra Deck. Hand. Uh... Ugh. Not gonna end well, really. Not gonna end well. Go ahead and pick something else. So it's because they're making us like get rid of a bunch of staples. That's what makes it hard. On the upside, at least we can still, use the adventure engine. Dun, 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 dun. Again, gotta think it through. Gotta think it through. I don't know if I can run it without the new support. Ah, but Lyrilisks. Now that's a deck I can probably use. Target. How about AP Girl? I mean, I had to run it without the floodgate, but now that can make it work. I need to fill in the space though. There we go. EB Girl is so fun to use, by the way. I go first. Oh, right, I forgot. I wonder how well that card will synergize with my deck. Yeah, I could probably make that work. Really, Brap? You got ink all over my card. Jeez, why do you keep bringing your pets, buddy? Why do you keep bringing your pets? Not today. Attack on Titan will continue next week. Shit, I'm already not feeling too well. Freaking ashed. Really? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Titan lost. What? You know, there was a game called Titanfall. I used to play that game, and that was a lot of fun. I'll be honest with you right now. I had the physical copy of the game, but I don't know if the server's still active though. Especially since the game got delisted, so I doubt it. But it was still fun to play. And Titan loss are different. Bigger one, regular Titan is still bigger than normal Acons, which are giant, but not nearly as ridiculous size as Titan loss. Matt, the more you talk about it, the more you make me want to play Final Fantasy 16. Oh, fuck are you? Can't let you do that, Star Fox. I don't own it, but ooh, demo. Now that's something worth checking out. Hey, Treyude, how'd you find me? I'm curious. How'd you find me? Welcome to the stream. I just finished doing a light deck building, and now we're doing this. 5 streams straight from Baratheon. Congratulations. Man, I'm really trying to stop him from doing much stuff. I'm due swell, just doing some ranked climbing before my job. Also discovered by looking through the DM. Yay! I'm being recommended. I'm also doing this before I go to work, though. Not feeling too well right now, so I don't know. Grand beatdown. No. I'm actually running Namrella, but the way the deck is designed, yeah, Grand Maju does synergize well with Namrella, so can't say I'm aware of it. What, you never used Namrella? It's actually pretty fun, especially when the deck gets going. Legacy Pack W, what? Oh no, Grand can still be really, really good. People still run it, believe it or not. Nice job, Atreyu. Hey, Royville, long time no see. I'll take a Royal Kaiku. Oh, Kaiku the Ghost Rare, nice. I don't get Royal cards very often. Yeah, me too. I've been fighting a throat infection. That's why I haven't been here in a while. Gambit, like from the X-Men? I'm on Exodia Stun. I mean, I do have an Exodia deck. You can try running it. But considering that this event has its own ban list, makes these a little harder. And for those of you who are familiar with Greek mythology, the Hecahans are supposed to be Hecatoncheires. Now, that's like the only Greek representation the game has had in like a decade, so. Ah, yes. Let's just love RNG. go for determining who goes second or first, especially with how. Huh. Wait, what message? I don't see how. But yeah, that coin flip does determine a lot. Our business attack for games is much better to determine who goes first or second, and healthier and requires skill. It really does. I mean, there is some skill involved, but it's mostly RNG still. It's mostly randomness. Oh, that didn't go well. Ooh, double summon now. That's a really good card to have. Yeah, at locals they prefer dice. To be honest, I'm gonna try Namrella again because that did not go well. That did not go well. I got Ash Blossom, and that's all she wrote. Really did? That really happened? All right, double summon's not really the best card to use in a deck like this. But hey, there she is. There's my girl. What? Get you. Oh, Mitsu Prayer. Oh, Mitsurugi. All right. Bingo Machine. Oh, they're running a Blue Eyes deck. I've not seen a Blue Eyes deck in a while. Dismantled. Hey! Don't dismantle ultra rare cards. I that, but it could have been a bait. What, you don't want to build cool tunes? Why am I getting so many telemarketers? What the hell? I am Master Duel streamer. I am streaming it. Be our gas and unending advantage. Amateur. Shut up. Um. All right, I can beat over your monster. Once a week. But I jump back and forth between this game and Duel Links. Probably gonna do Duel Links next week. and related cards and their unique. Man, those guys need to retrain. And Mr. Fly, can you please get out of here? Thank you. God damn it! I try. Do you know how hard it is to keep this bar up to code? And here I'll bring your flies. They're still paying for a meal, by the way. One of us. One of us. Google gobble, Google gobble, one of us. Thank you, Hector Dan 2000. Well, thank you for joining the Phoenix Clan. We grow stronger and the flames burn brighter. More if they got support, so all their matches are playable and the cohesive deck can come together instead of retraining them. However, go on. After all this, I still haven't done my normal summon. It's small world after all. It's small world after all. It's a small world after all. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I forgot about you! Her Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a power card into Oblivion. I can read the Mouth of the Four-Faced Beast and Grand Tiki Elder are got retrains and Shiny Abyss too. Yeah, they need retrains. Huh? We also didn't have turns that take 1 year, right? I'll give you that at least. I will give you that. We're gonna take that. We're gonna also get rid of Double Summon. Alright, now I can beat over you properly. Yeah, I totally forgot that Dictator D can redirect attacks. Especially since nobody really runs that card anymore. Summon Death Guardius, since some of the requirement is very specific. Yeah, they're most likely going to retrain Death Guardius as well. Because, come on. Okay, if you're using Magical Mallet, then you must really have a bad hand. Ah. There we are. Oh my god, I've been wanting to build a Gate Guardian deck, but it just hasn't. It just was not. It's not been the card for me. And it's over. That's how you do it. Also, hello, Chase. Sorry I didn't see you there earlier. How you been, buddy? How you been? That's our goal. And we start half our life points. That is not good at all. Not good at all. But we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, try one of the the one thing I don't like about the lower cards is that you have to like spend too much time trying to read out the cards, see what they do. Oh, Gate Guardian actually left a good impression on me when I first saw it. It really did. You know, they could make it playable in Duel Links, but they just need a skill that can accommodate it. Which last I checked, they don't. There's some construction going on outside. I don't like it. Like what? Konami makes old cards have new purpose, kind of like viable, and just versus just retrains. At the beginning of the stream, I did build a Charmer deck, and the Charmers has been around since the GX era, so I put it together using only what was available in the structure deck. So every deck every arsenal does have potential to be good. Konami just needs to, do them justice. You know what I'm saying? Change the effect something that isn't. Rather, you do make a point. We got draw there. We got draw. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you can say Mask Weakness is horrible, but its artwork is so good and iconic. And yet, Master Restricted does not see any play, even though it stopped kaijus. Hmm. Rid of a brick. And that's all I can do. And it's a Gladiator Beast deck. Fuck, I hate. Man, I never thought I would see Gladiator Beasts again. It did, yeah, it did. But the difference is that Access Spare did not require you to pay 1,000 life points to use. That was during the early days of Konami's, the early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! So Konami was still trying to figure things out. Well, that I'm gonna go ahead and Ash Blossom, so that way I can stop the Trap Brigade from going off. I also was not expecting the Trap Brigade engines inside the Gladiator Beast deck. But still, that Gladiator Beast, like I said, they've been around since the GX era as well, and I can't believe how much support they've gotten over the years. Not anymore. That's been power crept. Like, equip spells that increase attack power have been power crept out of the game. Like, attack points don't really matter as much anymore. All Mass Stevie and Legend of Blue Eyes. I don't remember that. Oh, Labyrinth of Nightmare. There we go. Got my abbreviation wrong. I mean, yeah, they both have the same abbreviation, so I can see how one would get confused. With three monsters, that's a 2400 attack buff. With that 2500 attack monster, that's easy. More than half the enemy's life points. Like, people don't really rely on beatdown strategies like that anymore. I do have a beatdown deck that I can demonstrate, which is specifically the Skull Servant deck, which is designed to beef up King of Skull Servant, so like massive attack power. I hardly win any duels with that deck, to be honest. Hey, you never know. They've been printing a lot of anime cards lately, so I mean, it takes them long enough, but hell, recently printed Eye Evolution, a card that Pegasus used in the very second episode of the anime. So, yeah, but that was back when you get players are more creative. Speaking of power creep, oh boy. Um, Atreyu, I don't know if you saw the announcement, but Konami's about to release a new POC card called Pot of Procrastination, and I guarantee you that card is gonna get limited. Hell, it might even get banned. Have you seen it already? Pot of Procrastination? Anybody know what it does? I'll tell you what it does. So, oh yeah, they keep printing pot cards, but with so many restrictions. So, for those of you unaware, pot of Procrastination, slightly better mallet reload. It's actually way better than reload or mallet because okay, so let's break it down. Reload lets you shuffle your whole hand and draw a new hand. Whereas magical mallet lets you pick how many cards you shuffle back and then draw the same number of cards. Now, pot procrastination lets you draw cards before doing the shuffle. Like what it does is that you draw one card for each card your opponent controls, and then you have to put back the same number of cards you draw. So you get to see what you're drawing before deciding what goes back into the deck. Ah, man. Man, I do not remember Gladiator Beast being this good. Come on. Look at all the support they've been getting. But I mean, Gladiator Beasts were never bad. And Konami knows it. Every time they get power creeped, they release more support so so the Gladiator Beast can keep up. There's just no killing this deck. Ugh. Power of Greed comes back to 1. I feel like, yes. If Power of Greed comes back to 1, it'll be a staple in every deck. Because apparently being able to draw 2 cards for free is way too much trouble. Where my deck used to use 3 Reckless Greeds and other skip draw face cards because of that old ruling about skipping draw face stacking. Yeah, they didn't stack. They still don't stack. Because like Polygrade, you can't search it. Obviously, you have to top deck it. But even then, you know, I mean, two cards is often all you need to make a comeback. Man, doing so many hoops just to protect my card. That's a nope. Searches equal drawing. Searches over drawing. Oh, now searches over drawing. Yeah, that's usually the case. Hell, I was actually talking about that during my deck building process earlier when I was building my Charmer deck. It came with each deck came with a copy of Spellbook of Power, I think, which lets me draw 2 cards. But I actually removed them in favor of what's the card called? Spirit Charmers. Because it lets me search out 2 cards specifically, rather than just rely on luck, you know. Ugh. Let's see if we can pull this off. I doubt I will, but I'm gonna try anyways. I rather rely on skill. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh has come down to nowadays. Hmm. That's a nope. How the fuck did I win this? How the fuck did I win this? Oh man. I'm genuinely surprised I came out of that. But you know, it was his own damn fault. He had the ability to um mm, redirect my attack, and he redirected into the one monster that killed him. He must have felt overconfident. Wow. Ah man, I don't know what that was. Jeez. Uh, she's so cute. Mm, Chris. Why do people keep calling me? Come on. All right. So I'm actually gonna run this Skull Servant deck just to show you how worthless attack points are, because that's all this deck is, just beefing up a monster with like a fuck ton of attack points and nothing else. Alright, so let's see, what do we start with? Hmm. So I think that's the best card to send. Add you. And then we'll add. Hmm. Then we'll send to the grave, which will trigger your effect. It's neither once per turn, which is gonna help me out later on. Then we got you. Hey, Zephie! I'm running skeletons. I'm using spooky skeletons. Finally, let these out of your closet. What do you mean? Let these out of my closet? What are you talking about? What? Oh, the skeletons. I get it. Wow, that went over my head. uh, Mill 8. I hope for the best. What did you? And now, Wonder Doom become its own archetype that posts Skull Serpent for the lows. Look at that, 14,000 attack points. Not 50,000. So I'm actually running this deck to prove a point. Okay, attack points mean jack shit. All right. And now my turn. All right, so I get something 15,000 point beat stick. Now watch how easily it gets taken care of. Vanilla OG zombie monster. Love its artwork so much. Jump all the skulls. Yeah, it's a freaking temple, and yet you know. Let's see, it went face down by its back, and then triggers, and then boom, Lady White's about to get blown up. No, actually, no. My King of Skull Serpent is gonna get blown up. Because my Lady in White only does oh, that's odd. Not sure why you would choose that card, but okay. King of Skull Serpent would have been better. Gear Town, alright. And oh, they gave up. It's just a beater. You really can't get over a beater. Ooh, Legacy Yatagrasu. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad card to have in your hand. What kind of username is that? Come on, what kind of username is that? Morse code, maybe? I mean, if somebody can interpret Morse code, I mean, that would work. Hmm. Add you. And then we're gonna add you. I think I misplayed. Yeah, I might have misplayed. Bill 5. And did not get the king. No worries, no worries. All right, 8,000 attack point beater. Let's go. Activate Upstart Goblin. Lightning Vortex, not useful card. Set my Legacy Yatagarasu, and then we can end it here, maybe. Not necessarily. Sure. We'll leave it at that for now. So yeah, I think I did misplay a little bit. I should have gone with another white monster that was summoned Lady in White to grant some protection, but it didn't happen. So, and oh, Sky Strikers most likely. I'm gonna go ahead and play this now, so I can just drop a card. Nobody runs Spirit Monsters. So Legacy Yatagarasu lets you draw one card, but if my opponent has a Spirit Monster, I can just draw two. But they're obviously not gonna run any spirits, so I might as well just use it now. Why? I got 3 copies of Triple Tactics in my hand, which aren't really gonna do much, to be honest. Okay, what's the Danny Elfman music? Everybody hear that? What's the okay? So what's the Danny Elfman music? Ow, my face. So, let's see. Which I will do. With trigger effect sent to a White Prince. Triggers effect. Skull Servant, Lady in White. Boom. Now I got 10,000 beater. I swear, if I end up winning majority of my games with this deck, I'll be laughing because what the? Why do you have a 70 animation? Also, who are you? And why are you hot? So why do you have a 70? Okay, why do you have a 70 animation? Damn it! Any scoop. I'm using a freaking beat stick with no protection. Why is everyone having trouble dealing with it? It makes no sense. Can somebody help me make that make sense? Because what the hell? Trying to draw one. Oh my god, so adorable! Look how cute that thing is! Oh my god, look at the little chicken! I want the chicken! I want the little cuckoo! I want the chicken! Give me the chicken! I want the chicken! Mm-hmm. Ah, John Lockbird. Well, won't be able to use white baking, but white baking is a hard 1% anyway, so that's all right. And now I'll discard you. To get some protection. Oh right, Joel won't let me. Yeah. And I got 4 buys on the field right now. Well, these zombie types. You're not a zombie type. Da, da, da. If only you were a zombie, but you're not. That would help out a lot, actually. That's one card. I'll bash you. Use your effects. Send a white prince. Or just send a Skull Servant and another white lady in white. And that's all I got. Come on, guys. It's a beat stick with little protection. Why is everyone struggling with this thing? Oh, blue eyes deck. Okay. That works. Take advantage of the free draw. Though personally, I would have waited until I summoned this card into my search. That way, I don't have to worry about drawing a brick or drawing a garnet. Really. Ugh. There you go. What up, blue eyes? That's right. Stoke that fire. Gotta keep things warm, you know? Ah. Ah, shit. Striking Master Magia. Man, you're going through all this trouble. Hey, where'd you come from? Hey, Jet Dragon. I wonder if Kaiba's in the pilot seat. Is he? I can't even tell. But it looks like someone is in the cockpit, so maybe it is Kaiba. Hey, running Centurions. Hmm. I get the belt. Well, congratulations, Captain Turk. How does this make sense? How do you go from like Blue Eyes to Centurions in one go? And furthermore, how do you still have a timer? That run out by now. You think you have Queen King, right? What do you mean? Sunny Shine, what do you mean? I don't get you. Wait, they're the Queen's call servants? What the fuck? Queen's when they summon because because of the animation. Also, Sunday, how'd you find me? Infernity Queen. Oh, Infernity Queen. Okay. Like, how did Infernity monsters synergize with Skull Servants? Makes no sense to me. But it is worth checking out. Oh, damn. Now I'm really in trouble. Hmm. When you mill skulls to grave, you banish queen to target king, giving the effect to direct and jump over. Oh, okay. I see what you said. I see what you're getting at. I have to go in second strategy though. I mean, this is barely. This is turn 2. This is still turn 2. And look at all this bullshit they're pulling. Hmm. Let me see something here. Grants for summon it. Yeah, but that's from the graveyard, not from the banish zone. Totally different. Hey, let me draw one measly card. No, you will not. Just search up the effect of the entire ruling. I misplayed. I shouldn't have played freaking I shouldn't have played freaking Upstart Goblin, just went straight for the attack. Whoopsies. Yeah, I can just do that and link away and link away Supernova. E 4 and 5. Guess what? Congratulations, you played yourself. uh, Wait, it still works? Wait, they're all negated still? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything differently. I'm gonna use the I just gotta take that monster because even though it's effects negated, it can still tribute itself. Because the banishment is a cost. And once it's banished, the effects will still go through, so that's not gonna do anything. Alright, now I just need to hurry the hell up. Beat the clock, beat the clock, beat the clock. Wipe over in the gate, you lost the beginning of the match. Nope. Everything went smoothly. See, I need to get rid of Supernova because I would just like completely banish all my cards. So, but then as soon as they summoned as soon as they summoned freaking Cosmic Blazer Dragon, well, that also would have been an issue, which is why I had to like bring it to my side of the field. But what I don't get is what happened here. Still at the barbecue party, waiting for someone to take you off the grill. Okay, but here I'm a little confused here. Why didn't Magia negate my Underworld Goddess? That shouldn't have happened. Card effect, you can negate the activation. If you do destroy that card, you can only use this effect of Dragon Master in response to each type. See? So why didn't it go through? Oh, that's why. This link summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. And Magia does not target. That's what happened. That's why Underworld Gods still went through. But see, how's this for ruling? When they summon Blazer Dragon over here, um, when they summon Cosmic Blazer Dragon, yes, its effect was also negated because it got summoned right as in the middle of the chain. So once the effect went through, it got negated. True, but the thing is, the effects were negated, but not their activations. Meaning that Blaze could still banish itself for a cost and bypass negation effect. That's why I had to use triple tactics to bring it to my side of the field to keep it from negating. Get it? So I don't see how I was cooked. I mean, yeah, the timer almost screwed me over, but at that point, all I had to do was bring back Skull Servant and just go for the win. What the hell? This deck is not that good, and yet I won 2 games in a row. Well, technically 4, but the first 2 scoops, so I don't count those. But I already lost 2. I already won 2 matches. I get to board like this. What the hell? Why is everyone struggling so hard to deal with a beat stick with no protection? What the hell? Why am I winning with a basic bitch deck? What did the target do it faster? Oh, I can. Oh my god, this is a good one. I get to start the game with a freaking floodgate. That's awesome. But first, let me see something. Hold on. Alright, here's the Fur to the Queen. First, when you hand this card in your graveyard, you can banish 1 dark monster from your graveyard and target 1. So it can attack your opponent. It can attack directly this turn. But you know what? There's another card that does that, and it's a quick spell. Is this called a secret door or something? Let me see. No. No. What's the name of that one card? It's a quick spell. Oh wait, hold on. I think it's. I can't spell camouflage. Wow. Okay. Can't believe Metamorphosis is like off the ban list. Wait. Camo armor's not in here? Fuck, man. It's a quick spell. Up the camouflage armor. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Infinity Queen is good now, but you can also use this. But on the other hand, you have to rely on actually drawing it to pull it off. So but really it's not occur to me to use Inverted Queen though. Queen is not a zombie though. That's what makes it hard. Like you cannot target it specifically. Like you would have to like actually pray to RNGesus that it goes through. You know that that it actually gets discarded. All right. But you know what sucks though? It's the fact that I had to cut it short because I'm actually not feeling well right now, and I gotta start getting ready for work. So I'm gonna go rest up for a bit. I wanted to go on for a little bit longer, but my health comes first. So yeah, I'm really sorry, everybody. So tomorrow I have a collaboration, and we'll do some Pokemon this Sunday, and after that we'll continue Attack on Titan. So, all right. So till next time, everybody, take care and stay safe. All right.